Good morning, Pelham Road. We have a lot to cover this morning, so I'll be speaking a little quicker than I normally do. First of all, we're having a food drive, canned food drive, tomorrow at the church. It's a drive-by food drive for Greer Relief. All right, well, I'm wearing the Greer Relief hat today. So, the way this will work is you pull into the drive, pull into the curb, the circle up front. You'll probably have your few items that you want to give in a bag. You can get out and leave them right there on the sidewalk. All right. If you blow your horn, if you want to see us, if you blow your horn, we'll come out. We'll stay away from you a bit, but at least we can see each other and wave. Okay. And we're going to collect all of the food that you bring by on Monday, and we're going to take it up to Greer Relief on Tuesday because need doesn't stop. In fact, need probably increases during these times. So if you can help us out and help Greer Relief out, do something good for the good folks at Greer Relief, it's much to be appreciated. Secondly, last week we had a writer write in, and so that gave some other people the idea that they could write in. So we have somebody named Walter from Greenville who asked, "What is it with your hair? Do you have a comb?" That's a good question, Walter. I do have a comb, I do. I have very unmanageable hair. I do try to comb it before I come out here and do these, but my mother used to just say, manageable people have manageable hair, unmanageable people have unmanageable hair. Take and do with that what you like. Well, this morning I'd like you to listen to a few words from the Gospel of Matthew, words of Jesus. If you love those who love you, if you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Are not even the tax collectors doing that much? And if you greet only your own people, what are you doing more than others? Pagans do that much. Love extended is always of value to anyone. But apparently, Jesus calls us to love without reservation. If we reserve love only for those in our tribe, well, that's not Christian, that's just human. It's easy to love those who bear your name and those who we make common cause with. But if this is where our love ends, then we are just pagans. Pagans can do that much. God's kind of love asks us to love without any boundaries. If you love and pray for South Carolina, what reward will you get? Everybody loves those around them. If you wish good health to those who you rub elbows with, what are you doing more than others? This is the coronavirus version. We need to send a little love and a lot of prayer to New York and to New Yorkers. That's why I'm wearing my New York shirt today. It's about worn out. This is probably the last time you'll see it because it's got holes in it. But over the years, I went to New York several times. Our churches went to New York several times on mission trips. We've traveled there for a variety of purposes. These are some of the things I've picked up over the time. You remember this date. You remember those billowing clouds behind the Statue of Liberty. Iconic photograph of New York City. Here's one. I did not take this photo, but this was purchased in about 2007 and 8. If I can get it just right, you can see that that's the Brooklyn Bridge at night. Beautiful. And then this I did take. This was taken in 2014, excuse me. It's the New York Stock Exchange in Lower Manhattan. We need to give some love to the New Yorkers. Now, they're different from us. We eat biscuits. They prefer something called, it's kind of hard, what's it called? It's a bagel. We follow college football, and they follow something called the NFL. And they love to live on top of each other, and apparently they enjoy that. We need at least a third of an acre to feel safe. They call it pop. We call it properly Coke. They have an accent. We don't. But they love their grandparents, and we love our grandparents. They desire to be healthy, just like we desire to be healthy. And they are Americans, and we are too. New York is getting hard hit by this virus. I mean, we could have expected this. 2 major airports, thousands of businesses that work around the globe. I mean, they have 8.2 million people on 4,000 square miles. So listen to some Frank Sinatra and some Alicia Keys and pray for them often today. The test of our Christianity is our ability to love those beyond our kin. New York has almost 50% of all of the coronavirus cases. They have almost 500 deaths. They need ventilators, medical masks, other medical supplies, possibly more doctors. They certainly need rest for their own doctors and their own nurses. And remember, it was our Lord who said, treat others the way you want to be treated. How would you want to be treated? How would we want other parts of the country to treat us if we were in need of ventilators? Now, we've got to confess, these are strong people. You remember 9/11 and how they came back after 2001? It's time for us to prove that we're the United States by standing with them, standing with our neighbors. Many of their prestigious hotels are already giving away space to the sick. Chefs are providing food for the overworked doctors and nurses. They are doing what they can do. So let's do what we can do. Let's say a little prayer. Let's say another little prayer. Let's wash our own hands. And let's play New York State of Mind by Billy Joel. God bless you.